With Legend Fest being around the corner, Dragon Ball Legends has just dropped their very last bait aspect, so let's get into it. So there's actually two things that I mainly want to speak about in this video. Like I said, they've released their very last bait aspect, to put it very simply. The very first thing I want to speak about is the Legends Ultra Selection. So I think this is the first time ever that they've actually released multiple Ultras, relatively new ones as well, all on one banner. So on this banner, we've got 4 Ultras available, all with Ultra drops of 2000 Z power. There's nothing really new there. There's also summon coins as well of Beast Gohan, Hit, Super Vegito, and Super Gogeta. So we're going to go over that in a little while. But also, they seemingly have updated the Start Dash pack, which generally speaking, you get this when you first start the game for 168 hours only, and there's some decent summons on there. But because they've updated it, they've actually released it to everyone. So we're going to go over that also in this video. So make sure to hit that like, subscribe, and let's get into it. So first of all then, let's talk about this Legends Ultra Selection. So 4 Ultra characters at once, and you've got the 4th step is free. So the step list is here. So it's 1000 CC per summon. For the first step, you get 1 coin. For the second step, you get 2 coins. For the third step, you get 3. So 6 as a maximum 1 rotation. And then the 4th step is free as well. So you'd think maybe they'd give like a guaranteed or something like that. But you can get UL multi-Z power out of this. However, when you look at the shop, you need 60 of these coins to get 1000 multi-Z power for Ultras. So bear in mind, where you're getting 6 coins per rotation, you need to do 10 rotations on this. So that is what? 30,000 CC, which I suppose isn't bad. But when Legends Fest is about, I mean, you've got some other good stuff in this shop. But when Legends Fest is literally next week, around the corner, this is very baity. And I would not recommend anyone summon on this. I mean, if you like Beast Gohan, or you like Hit, or you like Super Vegito, or whatever, who am I to tell you what to summon on? But realistically, if you're looking for value, wait till Legends Fest. 100% save your CC and go from there. So let's have a little look at the drop list then. So we got Beast Gohan, we got Hit, and we got Super Vegito and Super Gogeta, all at 0.175%. So there's no double rates or anything like that in this particular banner. So that is very low rates. So bear that in mind. You could go 30cc without any of these units quite easily, to be completely honest. Beast Gohan is okay. Hits can be quite good on the right teams and things like that, especially with if you've got his platinum equipment. Super Vegito is probably one of the best or one of the better defensive units, especially with his platinum equipment. Super Gogeta's kind of irrelevant at this point. So only really 2 of these units would you be using quite often. You could argue Beast Gohan on the right teams and the right setups. Then outside of that, you've got a couple LFs of the Bardox, Vegeta, Gogeta Blue, Full Power Broly, which all have their spots for Zenkai Awaken bench characters, but you wouldn't be really using them in battle. And then we've got a couple of Sparking units, all at 0.019%, which is mad percentage. What the LF's actually? 0.5. So the percentage rates are very, very low on this. So we've got Sparking Rarity or higher guaranteed, and then you've got 5% for the Sparkings on that one. So overall, value-wise, I would say it's not really there. It's kind of missing the mark a little bit. Sure, you've got 4 Ultras, but it is kind of missing the mark a little bit because Legend Fest is next week, and those characters are going to be better value. You're going to have summon tickets, all that sort of good stuff, and they'll probably be more usable than any of these units. So, up to you, but I would not summon, and I am not summoning, to put it simply. So even though we're talking about it in this video, we are not summoning. The other thing is this Start Dash. Where is it? Start Dash summon. It is higher up. Here you go. So you got this 3 times. 1 Legends Limited guaranteed. On the face of it, value-wise, that's pretty good. Very similar though. Legends Fest is coming up, but if you've got like 30k CC or something like that, it might be worth putting a couple of CC into this. It's 1000 CC per summon, and you are guaranteed a Legends Limited unit. The only thing is, the units are meh. If you're just starting, this is probably quite good to get some decent units. So you've got VB, you've got Goku Black, you've got Gotenks, you've got the Triomite Goku, Broly, and Mega Shenron. You've got God Goku, Ultimate Gohan, Vegeta and Goku. You've got the 2 fusings. You've got Nappa, Super Baby 2, Super Vegeta, Spirit Bomb. Goku's just recently had a Zenkai Awakening, Super 17, Goku and Bardock, the Evo or the Blue Boys. You've got Transforming Beast Gohan, Pikkon, Youth Goku. There's plenty on here, to be honest. What are they? They're all 0.2%. So not bad rates. Sparkings are 0.208, but you are guaranteed a LF unit in the last slot, which is any of these. However, we will do one summon on this banner, and the reason being, in the shop, you can actually pick up a pack. It's relatively cheap, so if you don't mind spending a little bit, it's not bad. So you get 1 ticket for the Start Dash summons, which we'll go over in a second. You get 700 energy and 700 skip tickets. Not bad, especially if you're just starting off. I'm quite low on resources, so I will pick this up and we will use that ticket. Okay, so here we are. So the characters actually start out at level 5,000, so max level as well. Once again, if you're just starting, that's quite beneficial. So the drop list for the ticket is actually a little bit different. You can either get VB, you can get Goku, Rose Goku Black, obviously transforming units, Triomite Goku, you've got God Goku and Ultimate Gohan. That's it. So it's 20% chance of each of those. The reason I'm doing this is not just because I wanted to pick up some resources, but I can actually, I think, use any of these units. Maybe not God Goku, I'm not 100% sure off the top of my head, but we'll jump into a summon. Why not? You get 1 ticket, it was relatively cheap, but as I said, Legends Festival is next week. So in reality, I mean, sure, if you really want one of these units, feel free to give it a go. Who am I to tell you how to spend your CC? But if you're looking for pure value and what's the best thing to do, I've got loads of CC, what's the best thing to do? Wait till Legends Festival. Sure, this goes away after 168 hours or whatever it is. The Legends Festival, chances are, you could probably... Can we get a VB here? Or Goku Black, they're the ones I'm looking for. God Goku, that's the only one I was not looking for. I can use him though, so... Sure, that's why I was doing that. But realistically, if you're looking for value, they are going to be doing way better value banners. I would say something similar to that, but we haven't got anything to show. But we'll have the LF banners, you'll have new supporters most likely, you'll have the tickets, you'll have the coins. You could probably make a team out of whoever's on the banners, whether they're split banners or together or anything like that. So the best value is waiting for Legends Festival. What I am going to do, though, is use some of these tickets because I guess why not? So we're doing a bit of a mix-mash video, to be honest. But I just wanted to talk about those banners. I basically state to everyone, don't get baited. Do not get baited. 5 pods for Blue Skies, sure. Just please don't get baited. I mean, like I said... If there's a unit on there that you've been trying to get for a very long time, then, I mean, and you really want it, you don't care about Legends Fest, you do you. But if you're just starting out, or you're wondering, what should I do with my CC, or anything along those sort of lines, save it. 100% save your CC for Legends Festival. Like I said, you could probably make a team out of the Part 1 banners. If you then, we'll probably get some decent amount of CC in Legends Festival. Part 2 banners come out, you can probably make a team out of that as well. And there's going to be a brand new Ultra, at least throughout Legends Festival. Whether they mix up the sort of format and things, we'll see. But that Ultra will probably supersede any of those Ultras in that full Ultra banner and any of the units on the Start Dash banner or whatever. So 100% save your CC. If you're thinking about starting this game for the first time and you're kind of like, should I do it now, grind out some CC? That is one option. The other thing you can do is wait until Legends Festival actually starts, because that Start Dash summon, you'll get that when you first start the game, or if you're thinking about re-rolling or anything like that. And if you wait until Legends Festival and then grind out, so you can still grind out your CC, those banners will be around for at least a couple of weeks, to be honest. So you can just grind out your CC and things, make your decision on the Start Dash banner summon at that point. Maybe, I don't think it's likely, but maybe we could have a future part 1 or something like that. If that's the case, then VB and Goku Black might be beneficial for your teams. But if we have like I'm just throwing something spitball in, a Saiyan Saga or a Majin Buu Saga or something like that, they're probably not going to be useful. So do you want to use your CC on that? Probably not. Value-wise, guaranteed Legends Limited unit, irrespective of the unit, but for 1000 CC, that's pretty good value, to be honest, overall. The Ultra banner is something completely different. Ooh, an LF. Okay, one of the ones I can't use, but sure. So it is pretty good value on that aspect of it. It's just it's so close to Legends Festival. That's why I'm calling these bait banners. They obviously want you to spend all your CC going into Legends Festival, so you have to buy more when you're there. That's as simple as what they're doing, to put it quite simply. But let me know down below if you are actually summoning on any of those banners. Have you been enticed? If so, I'm very interested to see why you're enticed, to be completely honest. You can see I've got 10k CCs. To be honest, I don't think that's enough really for Legends Festival, but when I make content and things like that, it is what it is. And I'm definitely not summoning on those banners. Even if I didn't have the units, I wouldn't be summoning on there. We did get Super Saiyan Blue here. Can we get an LF or anything like that I could possibly use? Okay. To be honest, I wouldn't mind some Jackie Tunes or something like that at this summer, but we'll see. Kaioken Goku, okay. As long as I can use a unit, I don't mind, but we are struggling to find a unit I can use, to be honest, in this summer. I just thought I wanted to talk about these banners. They've released them a week before Legends Festival, and I've got to use up these tickets, so why not? We'll just talk about it here. We've got a Nimbus here with Space. That could be decent, but yeah, let me know what your thoughts are on these banners. The other thing that I did want to speak about, they have finally opened the door to actually releasing multiple Ultra units on one banner. Now, what I would say is we are at the point, we've got something like 22 Ultras or something like that. We are at the point where they should be introducing multiple Ultras on new Ultra banners. What have we got? Okay, sure. So, for example, whatever the Part 3 Ultra is, or maybe they go crazy and release a Part 1 Ultra, whatever they do, really? Okay. I personally think they should be introducing older Ultras on those banners. So whether that is like they release a brand new Ultra and they release Super Gogeta, because he's the oldest summonable Ultra, on that banner as well, they need to start doing that. Another Nimbus, okay. They need to at this point. They can't expect us to keep summoning on these old Ultra banners. Like Super Gogeta, if you just like collection purposes, you're really gonna summon on his banner. Like, he's not really usable himself anymore. All the other units are absolutely trash on that banner. Like, are you really going to be... Are they really expecting people to start Dragon Ball Legends and go, oh, I'm going to summon for Ultra Super Gogeta, who's, was he, like 3-4 years old at this point? Like, really? So, that's the only positive I'm taking out of this banner. They're actually finally going, okay, we need more than one Ultra per banner. I can use him, so I will take that. I think I can use Shin as well. Can I? I don't know. I don't know. I can, yeah. Okay, that was a valuable summon. But yeah, they're actually opening their mind a little bit more to having multiple Ultras on banners, which is good. That finally happening is good, to be honest. Are we going to see them introduce like a new Ultra with old Ultras on the banner in Legends Festival? If they just started doing this as like bait banners, I don't think so, but maybe for the anniversary next year they'll start doing that, and they do need to do it sooner rather than later. To be honest, I'm surprised, full power Frieza, I'm surprised they've gone this long without doing it. Can you imagine Dokkan releasing the LRs with no other previous units on it? It's like ridiculous. They've got to do it at some point. They just can't. Another LF in this summer. Oh my god. How have we had him twice? They just can't expect us to keep summoning these banners. They can't do it. It's just... Ultra banners are terrible as they are with rates and things, let alone if you're summoning for an Ultra Super Gogeta from however long ago. Like, you just can't do it. So, one slight slither of a positive out of them doing this banner. I personally feel like there's a lot of negatives. Let me know your thoughts on that down below. I'm just going to finish up on this summon. I just wanted to talk about it today, to be completely honest. And go from there and basically advise all of you, don't summon. You do what you want to do, but I wanted to advise you, don't summon. The biggest bait banners yet, just a week out of Legends Festival. Is there anything on this? No, there isn't. Why not? We'll finish up with this summon. Why not? Any good animations? We've got Jakku's car, I guess. There's very minimal units I can actually use on this banner, but there are some that I can use, so I thought, why not? We'll do it. Okay, nothing crazy happening. But yeah, that is my thoughts on those banners. Let me know your thoughts on it down below. Let me know if you were enticed. Like I said, I am very interested to know what enticed you, to be honest. It could be simple as I'm the biggest Gohan Beast fan, and I need him on my account, don't care about Legends Festival. And that's fair enough. That's completely fair enough. You do you. But I wouldn't recommend it, personally. I could use Shin. Okay. Make sure to hit that like, subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time, I will catch you later. Ciao.